Hi guys, it's Joe here from Rufioh. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. You should definitely hit subscribe and the notification bell before we go any further. And if this is not your first time on the channel, welcome back. For today's video, I've been absolutely blessed by Konami, who sent me 3 copies of Structure Deck Cyber Strike. Now, anyone who's been in this game for any amount of time knows how exciting it is whenever we get new support for either Cyber Dragon or for Cyber Dark. And as somebody who's played the game since a very long time, seeing anything that's related to either of these archetypes makes me absolutely stoked. So it's absolutely unsurprising that when I got these in the post, you can imagine I was a very happy man. But it's no good me just being happy, I'm here to share it with you. Now before we go any further, if you're wondering when you can get your hands on a copy of Structure Deck Cyber Strike, maybe 2 or 3 even, so you can mash them together into one really cool deck, it's not very long that you have to wait. The 14th of October is the date that you want to put in your diary for when this releases. Now we are going to do a rundown of exactly what comes in here. We're going to open them up and have a look. We're going to look at the box art and all of that good stuff that I know you guys absolutely love to do. I'm going to get stuck into it in just a moment. So there we have it, our triple copies of Structure Deck Cyber Strike. Now, as mentioned earlier, I've been playing this game for an absolute age, so it's going to be great to see some reprints in here, as well as some brand new cards to equip into the strategy and combine the two between Cyber Dark and Cyber Dragon. So let's go ahead and look at exactly what is in this, because that's the exciting part, right? Seeing exactly what's in here. Let's have a look at the list on the back. So as you can see, we have a great variety of cards to choose from here. We've got some new names on here, ones that you probably haven't seen before, and those no doubt are going to be absolutely insane. I'm looking forward to opening this and seeing exactly what they all do. There's some really notable cards in here, of course, including the likes of Infinite Impermanence. As you can already see, this is a fantastic deck to pick up 3 copies of and make your own deck that you can take to your locals, maybe play with your friends, whatever it is that you want to do. This is already a fantastic option to consider. Again, just picking up 3 copies of this, sticking them together, you've got yourself ready to go. Of course, you can even play with the 1. It's absolutely ready to play out the box. But if you're someone who wants to go and maybe take this to a tournament or something like that, maybe consider doubling up or even tripling up so you can get yourself a nice consistency boost. But all of these cards look absolutely fantastic so far. And of course, I'm excited to see all of the new ones. So I'm going to stop waffling on. Let's get stuck in and have a look exactly what's in here. Once again, the artwork looks absolutely fantastic. Let's see exactly what we've got. Alright, so the usual drill. Let's have a look what's in here. Fortunately, I can open these with my hands okay. I say as I absolutely struggle to do so. It's normally something I have a horrible time with opening packs. You'll have seen if you've seen this channel before. I'm absolutely rubbish at it. You wouldn't believe it. Years of practice haven't paid off, unfortunately, for me. So, that's exactly what's in here. So, of course, we've got our structure deck. We've got our usual playmat. These are always great, especially with someone who's new starting out, or you just want something else to play on. These can be a really cool option. There was other, like, really nice artwork and things on there. Hopefully you can see that all okay. Looking absolutely awesome. I actually love this artwork. It looks really, really good. Oh, one more page there. Of course, you need all your zones. And of course, on the back, we have a nice strategy guide in here, as well as some other product that may well lend itself to improve your deck as well, give you some more options if you want to go out and pick up some booster packs to get extra cards to complement what you've got in here. Again, a nice strategy guide there that shows you exactly what you can do to get into your most powerful cards. And already I can see new faces on here. I'm sure you can as well. Let's see exactly what they do when we get into the deck itself. Okay, so here it is. Hopefully we can get in absolutely okay. Again, absolutely naff for doing this normally, so... Oh, look at that. I've been blessed. I have been absolutely blessed. Right, let's see exactly what's in here. Get rid of that rubbish. We've got the good stuff here. So, we start off with Cyber Dark Chimera. Oh, nice. I think this is a new card here. Cyber Dark Realm. When this card is activated, you can add a Cyber Dark monster from your deck to your hand with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. During your main phase, you can, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Cyberdark monster. You can only use the previous effect of Cyberdark Realm once per turn. If you equip a monster from your graveyard by the effect of a Cyberdark monster that activated when it was normal or special summon, you can equip from your opponent's graveyard instead. You can only activate 1 Cyberdark Realm per turn. That's pretty nasty, man. That does some crazy stuff to your opponent. Especially if you catch them off guard, using their resources against them seems kind of nice. Oh, nice. A nice ultra print here of Cyber End Dragon looking absolutely fresh. Cyber Dark End Dragon. Look at this. This is insane. This, of course, our cover monster. Looks absolutely wonderful. Let's see exactly what this does here. So apart from the fact that it's an absolutely massive 5,000 attack and a 3,800 booty, going to be absolutely terrible for your opponent trying to hit over, the effect is pretty neat too. So it must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing a level 10 or lower Cyber Dark fusion monster equipped with Cyber End Dragon. It's unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. That's right, monsters, spells, traps, if it's an activated effect, this card does not care. Once per turn, you can equip one monster from either graveyard to this card. This card can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of cards equipped to it. This potentially could have 5 attacks. A 5 attack, 5,000 attack monster, just absolutely bonkers. Absolutely insane. And of course, I'm sure all the cards in this deck are going to help us get there nice and easily. Cybernetic Horizon. Not to be confused with the set, of course. We're looking at the card here. So this is always treated as a Cyber Dark card. Send 2 dragon and or machine cyber monsters with different attributes to the graveyard, 1 each from your hand and deck. Add 1 dragon or machine cyber monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, send 1 machine cyber fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. You can only activate a copy of Cybernetic Horizon per turn. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate this card, except for machine monsters. So you can already see how the strategy is going to go. We're going to be dumping those big fusions into the grave, so we can get into our absolutely meat-headed one over there. Cyber Dragon Hers, a really nice reprint, absolutely looking fantastic there. Nice and crisp. A single copy of Fusion Deployment in here as well. Infinite Impermanence. Look at that. When I saw it on the back, I thought maybe it'd be a common, but it's a super, and it looks absolutely fantastic. This is brilliant. Really nice job, Konami. This is really good as well. It gives players a lot of access to this card that otherwise may not have had it. Of course, we've seen a few reprints of this. We know that we've got more coming up with the OTS packs, but of course, a nice super print for those who want to get access to it. A fantastic card. Honestly, this is a must-have card in the current format and in most of the recent formats, I would say, as well. So really, really important to have, and of course, just absolutely brilliant against your friends as well. Attachment Cyber, I believe this is a brand new card as well. You can target 1 dragon or machine cyber monster you control. Equip this card from your hand or field to it. When this card is an equipped card, the equipped monster gains 600 attack. If this card is sent to the graveyard while it's equipped to a monster, you can target 1 other dragon or machine monster in your graveyard and special summon it. You can only use this effect of Attachment Cyber once per turn. Of course, Cyber Dragon, no deck would be complete without it. Fantastic here. Cyber Dragon Zwei, hopefully I'm pronouncing these okay. Cyber Dragon Dry, we've got a single copy of that in here as well. Cyber Dragon Veer. Cyber Dragon Naxter, a nice reprint, of course, a must-have for this deck and strategy. Cyber Dragon Core, another fantastic reprint in here, one that you should be thoroughly happy about. Cyber Pharos. Cyber Valley. I remember this being a crazy card back in the day. Still got loads of potential, especially in a deck like this. Cyber Phoenix, a nice, great reprint. Cyber Dark Horn, of course, important to the overall strategy. Cyber Dark Edge, again, another way to get into these really cool fusions down the line. Cyber Dark Keel, again for the same strategy. Cyber Dark Cannon, these are all fantastic reprints. Cyber Dark Claw, again, another really important card. Lengling, this is a bit of an interesting one. I guess this does lend itself to the overall strategy. Just interesting to see this in here. Jizakiri, this is a fantastic reprint, a really good card. Even if you're someone who just needs cards for your collection, something that you can use in maybe your side deck or even main deck, it'll be really good in this because you can summon it to your opponent's field, break their board and smack over with a massive monster. Gizmek Orochi, a fantastic card, one of my all-time favourites, especially from the more modern formats. Absolutely fantastic card, can be employed in loads of strategies and of course absolutely insane in this as well. Gale Dogra, a really, really cool card. One that we haven't seen too many prints of, and it's a really old one. You can even tell by the artwork. I mean, it just looks like one of those old Yu-Gi-Oh cards that we know and love so much. So really nice to see this getting a reprint in here. Cyber Eternal. Target 1 machine cyber fusion monster in your graveyard. Return it to the extra deck or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's absolutely broken. It's a quick play as well. Pretty cool. If a machine cyber fusion monster or monsters you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this from your graveyard instead. Each effects are hard ones per turn. Nice. Cyber Repair Plant, fantastic reprint. Cyber Emergency, another great one. Cyberload Fusion. Do you know what? I've been playing Duel Links recently. I've been playing loads of Cyber Dragons, so I can really appreciate this card being in here. Cyber Dark Impact, of course, one of your important fusion cards for your strategy. Cyber Dark Inferno. Future Fusion, a card that I have to add an errata because it was just absolutely insane. It's still very, very strong, of course. Not as insane as it was, but still an incredibly important part in this strategy. Of course, being able to dump bodies into the grave and then use them for your fusions is absolutely insane. Fusion Tag, Machine Duplication, notorious card indeed. Limit to removal, another way of just smacking your opponent for massive damage, or of course protecting yourself if they try to beat over your monsters. Cyber Dark Invasion. Cybernetic Revolution. Power Wall. Call of the Haunted, another classic card. Paleozoic Canadia, another fantastic card, really, really good option in here. Cybernetic Overflow, fantastic as always. Chimera Tech Overdragon, oh man, I can remember the amount of times I got beaten by this card. It's absolutely unreal back in the old GX days. Fantastic to see it in here. Cyber Darkness Dragon, another massive potential card. Really, really cool. Cyber Dark Dragon itself, of course, the namesake of this whole archetype. Power Bond, another massive card, can just deal in huge amounts of damage to your opponent. And Overload Fusion, of course, is going to help you get over that line as well. And that duel list is all for today's content. Thank you very much for coming along. I do really appreciate you being here. Once again, a big shout out and a big thank you to Konami for sending these products out to me so that I could open them for you. Do keep an eye out on the channel. I'm absolutely planning to do some new content with this down the line in the future as well. So it'd be really good for you to join me down the line. Again, if you're looking to get your hands on this absolutely fantastic Structured X Cyber Strike, it is out on the 14th of October. Definitely put the date in your diary. You don't want to miss this one. Once again, a huge thank you for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one.